Do I just start reading? I stood on the edge, not just the edge of the crowd, no, the edge of belonging. The sort of edge you don't see until you're leaning too far forward, hoping someone, anyone, will pull you back in or push you off. They were talking, but not to me, but not like me. Their words curled around each other like smoke, foreign, fragrant, beautiful in a way that burned like an evident incense that is hidden in a corner. I always follow. Well, I always try, but their language is a locked door, and I've never been given the key, never been given the chance to fly. My mother's tongue is soft, earthy, guttural, old, comforting. Here, it rolls unwelcome in the throat like a stone that refuses to smooth. Here, I swallow it. But something changed. There was a there was a wind, not all too loud, but altogether present. The way grief is present at a birth, the way a peace is present in a funeral. And then a sound like fire, but without the fury, like warmth before it burns, like royal walls breaking open, and not being afraid of the sound. They say it with they say it was tongues of flame, but no, it wasn't fire I felt. It was recognition. It was me. A language that burned in my heart, not with fire and hostility, but with warmth, comfort, and familiarity. One of them, his face was cracked with light. He looked out past the men in robes, past the ones who'd already found their place. He looked, and his eyes caught mine. Not like I was strange, not like I was other, but like I was waiting. And then he spoke, and the light switched on. My tongue, my true tongue, heard him. Not filtered, not flattened, not translated like a second rate truth. He said, "This is for you." Yes, you, the girl on the edge, the one whose name was never written down, but always sung softly by heaven. I wept. I, I wept. Not because I was overwhelmed, but because I was seen. Like how fire is made to rage hot, but is often comforting and warm. Many don't know what it's like to live in a whole world, in a whole life. As an unfinished sentence found in the run-ons of the comma splices, to speak and not be heard, to listen and never understand, to feel the hush of the sacred always just out of reach. But then suddenly, no gap, no guesswork, just God, in the rhythm of my language. It was a light switch, not a sunrise, not a slow reveal, but a sudden flick. And yes, and a yes in the middle of all my maybes, a voice that didn't ask me to climb higher but stepped down into my world, wearing my words like holy robes. And I knew this wasn't a story for the chosen few. This was a story for the cracked, the waiting, the silent, for those with ashes in their mouths and songs in their bones. For me, and maybe, if you're still listening, for you.